Hello? Hopefully the stream is up and you guys can hear me. I don't know if I guess the stream is on. Don't even know what the fuck that means. Okay. Right, okay, so Poland Knight. And it's gonna be another goddamn PvP. Yay, PvP. Okay. So who's gonna go this DCs this time, guys? I'm guessing both, because that's how PvP works. Alright, so we'll start off then. Winning his last game. Looking very strong, actually. He played PvP perfectly, in my opinion. A really, really smart player. He is Super Skunk. And are you ready for this, guys? It's the second win. Oh, look at that. You weren't ready for that. That shocked you, you know? He is Puppy the Rapey. Yeah, Puppy the Rapey, yeah. He'll probably tell you it's puppy therapy, but it's not. He's just, you know, you're just mispronouncing it, but that's okay, you know. People don't get it right first time. Even he doesn't, you know. Okay, so here's a 9 probe. Looking for some deviousness. He doesn't know much about puppy therapy, it would seem. Doesn't know what he's going to be playing against, so wants to get a little bit of a scout on it. Maybe he's going to proxy something. Now, he's not going to proxy something instantly because we know his pylon's here. But this could be like a scout, and then see what he's doing, and then get out, go like, oh my god, I just thought, is this not the best proxy place for a Stargate? Like, how does he ever scout there as Protoss? And, oh, he's gas stealing. He's gas stealing. This motherfucker's gas stealing. I warned Lucas about this. I warned like a boss. I was like, this guy likes to gas steal. I looked at his match history, but I didn't say anything to Puppy the Rapey, and I probably should have done. He's killing this as fast as he can, as fast as those little 3 probes, those 2 probes can, bzz, with their 5 damage particle beams, but this is kind of cute. I like this a lot. I guess he all-ins behind it? Is that the plan? Or does he just do it to be annoying? Or to force the first seller? I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Anyway. It means that his warp gate research is... In fact, his gateway is like super delayed. I guess taking those gases really hurts his early game economy, and I think warp gate may even be out at the similar times, which is kind of insane. It won't be at a similar time, but it will only be about a 10-15 second differential in favor of Super Skunk. And that's presuming it's an instant gas take. And it is. Okay, so this is kind of annoying. This is definitely annoying. I will never deny that. He's going to go and take out the second gas. Meanwhile, he's mining a lot of gas himself, and he's adding another gateway. I think this is going to be a 3-stalker push with Mothership Core. It seems likely, given that he's taking a lot of gas, and he denied quite a lot of gas, and I see no reason to deny the gas, other than to make sure, damn hell sure, that there's not going to be Mothership Core or Stalkers. And that's what we see. First Stalker coming out. We'll see, yep, Mothership Core, and we'll see if he chrono boosts his... Yep, okay. Okay. So that's what this is going to be, and it's really smart because he has 3 Zealots, and 3 Zealots are just going to get picked off in the middle of the map. And Puppy the Rapey, sorry, didn't manage to save up any chrono boost. That's what I would have done. I mean, I'm a bad Protoss, but I would have saved up some chrono boost to offset this warp gate advantage, which is actually closer to 40 seconds. Oh, well, in-game seconds, I don't know. Oh, these Zealots bypass the Stalker in the probe. This is the only way that these Zealots are cost efficient, is if they don't get seen in the middle of the map, and they didn't get seen in the middle of the map, so here we go. It's going to do nothing because 2 Stalkers are about to pop, and there's a Mothership Core. But maybe he's going to get a couple of workers. Oh, 3 Zealots kill workers very quickly. They're like DTs. A lot of Zealots dying. Where's his focus fire is very poor. It's disgustingly bad. Makes me feel physically sick. There we go. Still awful. Yeah, absolutely diabolical. Disgusting. That's all the adjectives I have today, folks. No more adjectives, I'm afraid. I'm going to be sticking to verbs. So, 3-gate follow-up with little gas and a very delayed warp gate. No expansion. Both players actually just on this weird 3 gates that I never really see. It's either 2-gate robo or 4-gate or 4-gate link, but never really just 3 random gates. But that's what it's going to be, and 3 Zealots is what he's going to choose to defend against 4 Stalkers. 3 Stalkers, one of those is his, my apologies. And no Mothership Core, so he's going to have to pull probes. We'll see how many he decides to pull. Oh, this is very sketchy. He has a lot of Stalkers. And there's the Mineral Walk. He's going to be able to trap absolutely nothing. And warp in 3 Stalkers of his own. These probes are doing considerable damage. He could hold this. I think he's going to hold this reasonably easily. These Stalkers are getting shut down. How many probes did he lose? So he lost 9, as of now. But he has managed to stabilize. That is insane. He had 1 Stalker against 6 Stalkers. Who was it? Someone was talking to me. I think it was Jakob, actually. It was Puppy Therapy. Someone was talking to me about how they were playing ladder, and they held 6 Stalkers with just 1 Stalker, with no Mothership Core. And then it just happened again. Like, I'm going to have to check that after the game for you guys, but I'm pretty damn sure that it was Puppy the Rapey who said it, so... That's kind of cool. He's going to kill this long stream of pylons. He's going to ignore this long stream... No, he's going to kill this long stream of pylons. Which is going to somewhat supply block Super Skunk. Which is going to be pretty annoying. But still, just on the 3 gateways, whereas Super Skunk... Ooh, I missed this. So, is this another little Zealot counterattack? Oh my goodness, it killed 6 probes. And maybe even a Stalker. No, not quite. Wow. Okay. What? Oh my... He had an in-base pylon. This was not smart whatsoever. To warp in those extra Stalkers was not smart. But the initial Zealot warp in did a ton of damage. And it's really put Puppy the Rapey in a good position. He now has a Robo. And his Robo is of course behind. But what did this Robo manage to produce? Nothing so far. I don't even think 1 observer. Nope, absolutely nothing has come out of this Robo, so what's the point in having it? And the answer to that is, of course, there is no point. But no expansions yet, which would be, of course, insane. This is a PvP. At least these guys understand the matchup enough to not expand, which is nice. But here's 7 more Stalkers, 8 more Stalkers, and that's considerable. It's going to be able to two-shot this Mothership Core. Oh, don't expand, don't expand. You know how risky it is to expand in PvP. Okay, thank God the Stalkers are going to kill the probe, so he couldn't make a massive mistake like expanding in PvP. And he gets the cancel. Mothership Core, no! Oh, what a force field, what a force field. 2 Stalkers, 1 Mothership Core, that's a good trade. Well, I was going to say that's a good trade for Protoss, but they're both Protoss. But he can remake this Mothership Core no problem. And still nothing coming out of this Robo. Now here comes the soft contain. This is what he tried to do last game against like a boss. With minimal success, I must say. So here we go. I think Puppy the Rapey has more than enough to kill this. It's just he doesn't want to move down the ramp because then he gets force fielded into Oblivion. And it's not nice to go to Oblivion. I've been there before. It sucks. Well, I play Zerg, so naturally I've been to Oblivion many times in my life, but yeah, it's never fun. And we have this kind of weird on-pass here, where both players are just kind of sitting there. This time, though, a pertinent thing, a discontinuity from the previous game. We are seeing the Colossus being made by the second win Protoss. Snipes another Stalker, loses nothing. It's always nice. But the second win player this time is taking a leaf out of Super Skunk's book and going for Colossus. And all we have is Immortals. And Immortals are great units. Like, amazing units. And I always have this debate in my head whether Colossus or Immortals are better because they have such different uses. But everyone can agree that Colossus fighting Immortals, it's going to be better for the Colossus-based army, I think. Using his second force field, he needs to get out of there right now. And there he goes, off on his way. This contained it a lot, but with that first Colossus and a Warp Prism, ooh, really like that. Really like that. He should attack, you know. He doesn't, does he know about the expansion? No, he doesn't know about the expansion, but he must assume that the contain was happening for a reason. I mean, why would you soft contain and then not expand behind it? It doesn't really make sense, and I don't know why we're not seeing all these probes. Because if he attacked with these probes, it is an unlosable position. But without the probes, he can still lose if Super Skunk pulls his probes. He has 3 Immortals, which is kind of nice, but Immortals with Force Field are useless against Colossus. And there's a ton of force fields here. One Immortal gets instantly partitioned off and he's going to go down. This Colossus is going to be buffered all day. A great time warp though, you have to say. That time warp is phenomenal. And here's the warp in. He's deciding to try and snipe the base. I don't know if this is the smart decision. He's going to end up losing this engagement if he's not careful. And he doesn't get the base. Is he going to get anything? Oh, sick micro. Keeping that Immortal alive, which is so key. If he can get the other Immortal, then he's going to... Oh, Colossus! Where you going? But he has to pull back. Lift it, lift it, lift it. No! Lift it. Okay. And he ended up... Yes, this... See, now this engagement is really important, guys. This is something we need to note here. If he hadn't... Look at that. 1,000. So there's 1,500 damage went into this. And if we look at the Colossus, it has 350 health. So almost 5 Colossus worth of damage was used on this Nexus, and obviously it's Colossus drops, yay! Obviously it's those stats don't exactly translate easily because it's very easy to attack a Nexus. It's very big, and the surface area wouldn't be the same for an army. But even so, that amount of damage on this army would have been catastrophic for Super Skunk, and Puppy the Rapey would have taken a considerable advantage, I think. But as it stands, it's pretty easy. It's pretty even, I think. Look at that Colossus drop. God, I love it when Colossus are lifted and dropped in Warp Prisms. It's like it's the sexiest thing ever. Apart from maybe Viking drops, but oh look, he's underneath. He's like, I got you, bro. Oh, this is nice. Go on, it's safe under the shade. Go to the shade. It's safe under there. In the meantime, 2 gases, and the gases are only just starting. So if this does come to a Colossus versus Colossus battle, which it looks like it's going to, the player with more gas is the player that wins. And we see that this gas is going to become really, really important in propelling his Colossus. But if he attacks, I don't know. If there's one thing I must say, it's Puppy the Rapey's scouting this game has been subpar. He doesn't know really what Super Skunk is doing. He doesn't have any idea on the gateway. Oh, look at this. This is sloppy. He doesn't have any idea on the gateway count, or indeed on the tech. He probably assumes, well, he knows it's Colossus. He's about to see that. This isn't his. But I think he did see that. It was Colossus. But if he had a constant scout, if he knew exactly where this Thermal Lances was at, then he would know that his timing was massive. And everybody knows that Thermal Lance Colossus against non-Thermal Lance Colossus is a very, very one-sided affair indeed. But he's taking a third, and this is kind of strange. Yeah, he's mined out. Yeah, actually, I think this is very smart to take the third. I think Super Skunk should have taken a third of his own. Oh, speak of the devil. And here comes that Warp Prism, and it's going to scout this within its first second of life. He's going to lose the Warp Prism. No, he's not. He's fine. And he actually got a pretty good army scout there, so everything's coming up Millhouse right now for Puppy the Rapey. Let's just have a quick look at these army tabs so we know exactly what we're dealing with. Already, what really points out there is the work advantage that our pink Protoss has. And we can see that they're almost identical on army supply as well. So this is not a false economy lead. This is a real economy lead. Ooh, Templar Archives. Ooh, gets me excited. But yeah, let's just have a look at these armies before they engage. It is 4-4 Colossus. Slight Zealot lead for our pink player, and a slight Stalker lead for Super Skunk. And he has remade his Mothership Core, whereas Puppy the Rapey has not. So this is going to be huge. Those time warps can really, really change PvP engagements. But Puppy the Rapey has had enough. No? Forced a warp in. And it looks like Super Skunk's army is actually bigger. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference. A lot of both of their supplies tied up in sentries. And the concave advantage is going to go with the defender here. Unless he just balls his army like he's doing now. But look, there's the first time warp. It was kind of wasted, I have to say. Look, he needs to be doing what Super Skunk was doing last game and slowly kiting back. Every time he kites back away from the Zealots. It's very cute indeed. And I can't tell who's losing or winning this engagement, folks. I have absolutely no idea. I know that Puppy Therapy is attacking pre-charge, which is never smart. And he's standing in a time warp, which is also... Oh, all his classes are dying, I'm afraid. I think Super Skunk's got this. How in the hell has he managed to do this? His army did look slightly bigger, but not this much bigger. GG, there we go. Super Skunk takes another game. This game was very interesting. I do feel as though this was Puppy the Rapey's game to lose. And he definitely tried his hardest to do that. But there we go, going for that greedy third. I guess that's the difference, folks. And 2 base plus 3 base, he's going to have 400 minerals more of economy, let alone what he spends on probes. But there we go. It's now 3-1 to Team ReG, playing really strong. And we're going into game number 5, guys. We'll be back with that game shortly.